Hey everyone, it's Ia Patsy, and I am going to be doing your reading for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we're going to be using the Akashic Tarot this month. Okay, so the Akashic Tarot is by Sandra Ann Klinger and Sharon Ann Klinger and Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, and we're also going to be getting cards from the Vice Versa Tarot, and that's by LUNEAEA WEATHERSTONE. All right, these are 78 cards that have images on both sides, so it's like you get 156 cards, and each card looks at the regular tarot from a different point of view. All right, so I will be using the guidebooks for both of these tarots because this is a lot of information, and it's most important. It's not important for me to show off my, you know, skills of memorization. It's in order for you to get the message that you need. And of course, I'll be using whatever spirit says, whatever I get intuitively, to see whether or not we can focus the answer to what it needs to be, okay, according to the layout that we have here. So I was led to do a 9-card spread. All right, so we have 9 of the Akashic Tarot cards and 9 of the vice versa deck, along with the 2 cards that were at the bottom of each deck. All right, so let's start there. The card that was at the bottom of the deck of the Akashic Tarot was the 2 of Roses, winged messengers. So this is talking about your spirit guides that are bringing you messages, that are keeping an eye on protecting you and your family, your property. All right, and it's telling you to pay attention to those messages of advice and protection. All right. And the card that was at the bottom of the deck for the vice versa tarot was Justice. Okay, so this is talking about paying attention to the messages for this month. All right, from now until the end of September of 2018. And because when I'm doing this reading, it's still July. But this is about justice and balance. All right. Again, this is important. So let me take a look at that so that we can see exactly what this justice is in reference to, if we can. All right, justice. It's time to place your heart upon the scales of justice. This situation determines the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. This situation demands the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. There's no plea bargain to be made. But remember, justice is not cruel. She is the essential embodiment of fairness. Whatever needs to be done in this situation to make it fair and balanced and ethically clean should be and will be done now. If you delay or deny this, you're going to only end up hurting yourself. So, accepting the justice that is coming, understand that it's the fair thing to do. And this is the message that your ancestors are trying to bring you. So maybe something happened recently and you don't understand, or you're not seeing what the purpose of this thing was. Well, I guess this reading is going to try to bring it to you, and it's letting you know that you have to accept it for what it is. The center of the reading for you is 4 of Keys, clearing the way. So again, whatever is going on, whatever has gone on that you are having a hard time understanding, the message here is to let you know that this is clearing your way, allowing you to be able to get to the destination ahead. That there are going to be roadblocks, or this situation, this justice, is removing a roadblock to your destiny. And the card from the Vice Versa Tarot that came to clarify it is the Five of Swords. So this is something, a truth, some information that came to you that gave you a victory, but it left some things were lost, some things were shaken up. It's been exhausting and tiring. Somebody that may have been along this journey with you, your partner perhaps, is exhausted from this. So this is a victory, but it has cost a lot. All right? You have gotten the truth. And this is something that may make you question who you are at the center of yourself. This may have cost you a blow to your ego, a blow to your self-esteem, that maybe who you thought you were, you really weren't. But it's the truth nonetheless. And it needed to be brought to the open in order for you to be able to get to your destiny. So this truth, this victory, is clearing the way for you to go forward to your destiny. Ashe. Thank you, Egon. Thank you. First card, that was the central card, right? Queen of Forces from the Akashic Tarot. This is someone, a woman in your environment. This could be your partner. This could be a friend. Could be you. Someone who has a lot of knowledge and a lot of power. She has the power of the secrets and she has the power of the light. She is balanced and she knows how to use the power that she has. She's very capable of balancing herself, of her thoughts and of her actions. She tries to keep them in balance, right? She is very wise. She is very loving, and she is open. But she knows where her gifts have come from, and she's grateful for those gifts, all right? And she's trying to put her gifts to good use for the benefit of humankind, for the benefit of her community, not just for herself. The card from the vice versa deck that came to clarify this is the Three of Cups. This talks about being grateful and remembering to show gratitude in all things, at all times, using whatever words that equate gratitude. Make sure that you learn those words and you learn to be grateful and to express your gratitude at all times. This is talking about the gratitude that you should have for either being this person or having this person in your life. All right, this is a person who's offering you love and wisdom and assistance. So gratitude in all things. Gratitude even in this, because this is for your greater good. The next card that came for you, Scorpio, was Karmic Trench. This talks about doing things the same way over and over and over and expecting a different result. That you have been stuck in this karmic trench, which is why this truth had to come forward in order to get you up out of this and get you to move on, all right, to the next phase of your life. And that's covered by – Queen of Cups. right? Now this is the back of the card. This would be the front. So this is the back of the card. This is talking about being very clear about someone who's very clear about who they are and their abilities. All right. They have emotions, but they don't let their emotions rule them. But they, again, show gratitude to their ancestors, to Source. They're very wise, and they can stand up for themselves. You know, there's a beauty in their independence. All right, lots of love. Someone that you feel very comfortable with. If this is not you, this is someone around you who offers this type of calm, confident feeling. All right. Let's look in the book and see what the Queen of Chalices is talking about, so we can just get this clear for you. The Queen of Chalices is a person who dreams deeply. Not as far as actually having dreams themselves, but her aspirations are deep. They're not just for herself, they're for those around her. Again, reiterating this type of energy that you're getting from the Queen of Forces. She is known heartbreak and she's known loss, but she has chosen to remain open to the thought of love and to beauty. Okay, this woman is very in touch with her emotions, and she's also attuned to the moon and the tides. This is someone who is open to love, but is very capable and knows that she is capable of moving on her own independently. All right, so this is saying that your relationship, or you being this person, is what's going to help you get out of this karmic trench. So this could be a male, it doesn't have to necessarily be a female, but it's someone who shows those type of qualities, someone who has big dreams but not selfish dreams, someone who is in touch with themselves, who has been through a lot, but it hasn't jaded them. Mm-hmm. She hasn't become jaded. She's still open. He or she is still open to love and to beauty and to adventure and to fun. And they want to go with you. All right. They're here to help you on this journey, but they don't need to do this. They're just being led to do this because they're quite capable of achieving their dreams on their own without you. Again, that's why you need to show gratitude and appreciation that your ancestors have brought this person into your life. Two of Forces, the Willow. This talks about being able to adjust to situations, to not be so in control or trying to be in control of a situation that you don't bend. Learning to go with the flow. All right, being strong, but able to be flexible. And this is covered by the Queen of Wands. So you got another queen energy here, the Queen of Wands. Let's see what she wants you to know. Queen of Wands. And that's the back of the card. So let me stick this up here so you can get a good look at it. This would have been the front. All right? So this could be someone who is a fire sign around you, right? This could be an aspect of you, Scorpio. Some of you, still have energies from Sagittarius, which is right behind you, which is a fire sign, okay? Again, this could be you or someone around you who has fire in their chart. And again, it could be male or female, but someone who is an emotional person or who embodies those kind of female traits. The Queen of Wands is talking about something that wasn't built, but something that has grown over time. There is something that is at her back, but knowledge. Okay, there's the Sphinx. Knowledge is ahead of her. Okay. She's being pulled towards that which is unknown. It may or may not be knowable, but she's heading towards trying to find out as much as she can. She's a very complex person. And she takes her time to think things through. She's connected to a lot of different people and a lot of different things. And so she's very a thoughtful person. She doesn't act as fiery as she can. The fire is there, but because of the things that she's learned and the way her personality has grown over time, she takes the time to try to understand how it's going to affect the connections that she has, the people that she cares about. All right. So she's bendable. She's adjustable. She's not weak. She's strong, but she has learned how to be flexible in order to get moving, to get things done, to get to the point. So this is someone who is loving and open and flexible and is not stuck. This is a person who's grateful and who appreciates all that has gone on, her ups and her downs, his or her ups or downs, and they are still forging forward, still caring for other people and their concerns, taking other people in. So there's compassion. She's a compassionate person. She's grateful and compassionate. So this person around you, if this isn't you, Scorpio, you have this person around you who embodies all of the forces of nature: earth, wind, fire, water, emotional but strong, fiery, compassionate, grateful. This person is around you, or this is who you are and who you are becoming, okay, over time. Lashe, the next, another queen, Queen of Keys. This is the person who has knowledge. This is the person who may be a writer. Okay, this is the person who takes care of her business. All right, she may be a business person. She may be a teacher. She may be a writer. All right, this is someone who has accomplished a lot, and she's very proud of everything that she's accomplished. Again, she's solitary. She can stand alone. All right, but she's cheerful, and she is looking forward to more knowledge and to more adventures. All right, and she may be waiting for someone, but she's doing her work in the meantime. Now, the card that came to clarify the Queen of Keys was the Page of Wands. So this is Someone bringing messages of passion. Someone who wants to build something. Someone who is trying to approach a situation with curiosity. Someone who is maybe not as mature as a queen, but is passionate and is seeking to associate themselves with this energy because they're curious. They want to see what is there for them to know. So this again could be a person who is a fire sign. Could be an earth sign also, I would imagine. But this is a fire sign, I would think. Someone around you. And this person could be a younger person. Could be you. Okay? They're enthusiastic. And they are looking for a place to direct that energy. Okay. Someone who's looking for a place to direct their energy, their curiosity. Okay. This person is confident and fearless. Very attractive person. Someone that doesn't mind taking the hard road. The more you get to know him, he may be a little arrogant. And he has he's arrogant. He's a little egotistical, but he's curious. So you may have a little bit of conflict getting along with this person because of their arrogance. So there may be a clash of egos involved with this person or this energy that may be coming towards you. It could be saying that maybe this Queen of Keys may be a little egotistical and arrogant also. That could be clarifying that description. Again, the center of this, clearing the way. Even though it was painful, it was necessary. The truth had to be told. The truth is what is needed in this situation. The next card, Seven of Scrolls, intricacies and industry. This is paying attention to the details, okay? Making sure that you cross your I's and that you dot your I's and cross your T's, okay? Making sure you pay attention to the details of what it is that you are trying to establish, okay? So if this is a relationship, I think this is saying that you have to make sure that questions that you all have about whatever has been going on, that you try to get as much of this balanced as you can, that you sit down and discuss all that is going on, okay? The finer details. Don't keep any secrets from one another. You have a partner that is willing to assist you, or you are someone who has the ability or the desire to partner with someone else. And what this is saying is that you all have to be sure that you are balanced, that you all are on the same page going forth. The next card that came from the vice versa deck for you here was the King of Swords. King of Swords. Again, truth. Standing up in your truth. Being clear about what it is that has happened and why. This is about conquering uh, death, facing it and conquering the mystery of a loss. That's what it is, I think. All right, let's see what the King of Swords is talking about. Nice. King of Swords. This is using this energy, this sadness, these things that hurt you in the past, these losses, using this to propel you forward, letting this energy move you rather than inhibit you. All right. Learning that you don't need to be a martyr. All right. And you don't need to take that risk. Accepting and asking for the help that you really need. You are being offered help, or someone is offering you help, and you may not be willing to take it because your pride. And this is saying that you shouldn't let your pride get in the way of your progress. Because the help that is coming to you from this other person, this person that wants to partner with you, is going to help you to be able to get past these hurts, to help you to be able to propel yourself forward despite the loss, despite the hurt, despite the tower moments. But you have to let go of some of your ego. The next card that came was the Divine Physician. So this is talking about someone who is healing, someone that has the knowledge about healing through the words, through actual herbalist, alchemy, some type of healing method that this person brings to you. This is the Divine Physician. So I think what it's saying is that, again, this is something that has been brought to you, or you are being brought to someone to help them heal the past. All right? Because this is a 6, right? 6s talk about the past. So things that have hurt you in the past, things that maybe you didn't even realize were affecting you. Could be issues from childhood and things like that. I think it's saying that these are things that you are going to be addressing during this time period. It's clarified with the devil. Okay, so in this deck, the devil is number 15, and 1 and 5 is 6. So it's not all bad. So this is something that you are connected to, maybe some addiction, some codependency that may be keeping you from being able to partner with someone. There's something that's trying to stand in between, and I guess that this physician, this healing, is going to help you get past that energy of the thing that's blocking you and your partner from being able to work together. All right, let's look at number 15. All righty. Ooh, Ashe, thank you. Mm. The devil. So this is about examining the situation in yourself. Are you the person in bondage? Are you the person in bondage, or are you the devil? Are you the person that's standing in your own path, blocking your own blessings? This is talking about someone who has used their power to um, control other people. Someone who was able to pinpoint a weakness and exploited it. So, Scorpio, was that what you did, or is that what was done to you? If you've been a bully, if you've intimidated someone, if you tortured someone, if you kept someone in a relationship against their better judgment, you need to take a good look in the mirror. And if you're the one who has been taken advantage of, if you're the one that stayed in a relationship that you know you shouldn't have stayed in against your better judgment, you need to find a way to get out of that. All right, seek ways to deliver yourself from this. This may not be, you may not have allowed this to go on just because of a person. You allowed this to go on because of a weakness in yourself. So someone may have controlled you, and they're wrong for that, for exploiting your vulnerabilities. But if you know or you feel like you've been victimized from someone, you need to look inside yourself and find out what it is that's lacking in you. What part of you was so needy that you allowed someone to control your life path against your own better judgment. You could have started off thinking everything was cool, but somewhere along the line, you did get a clue that this was wrong, but you chose to stay in it. And why? What was it that you were willing to sacrifice your independence, sacrifice your own self-esteem in order to stay and allow this energy to control you? That's the healing. That's what you need to look into. And that may be what this person is here, has been placed into your life in order to help you find out. Next card, Two of Keys, the Treasure. This is looking at a situation where you feel everything has fallen apart, that someone has taken so much from you. All right, and you weren't paying attention, and someone maybe that you trusted, someone that you allowed in, who has wreaked havoc and tossed everything around and stolen things from you. But there's still hope. There's still hope. And that's where the treasure is. No matter what they turned over, no matter what they tossed around, no matter what they stole, you were still left with hope. Ashego. And the card that came to clarify that for you was King of Pentacles. Again, this is talking about the fruits of your labor, the work that you've put in, what you have established or tried to establish. They're all still there. They're all still there. This also is talking about being grateful, giving offerings. All right, this could be talking about giving an offering to Yemaya or Alokum. All right, right. Water energy. All right, so this could be telling you that it's that you need to be grateful. You need to um, give offerings. That all is not lost, just like it's told you here. There's still hope. That's just what I'm getting. Let's see what the King of Pentacles on that side is talking about. Mm. This is a king that doesn't have many secrets. This is a straightforward person, steadfast and strong, with the ability to handle hard things. He has enough to provide for everyone, and he also can afford to keep some for himself. See, there's another watermelon here that he can share. Though there isn't much to learn from his inner self, we can learn a bit about his marriage. The Queen of Pentacles on her battered throne and her exhaustion from always caring for others before herself is in a vivid contrast with the king's shiny throne, his abundance of food, and above all, his distance from the castle. He knows how to replenish and maintain his own well-being, and so he can take good care of himself and others in good health and good spirits. So, this is someone who relies on his partner to make things look good. He may not be home that much. He may be away at work a lot. And he brings in enough to share and enough to keep for himself. He needs a partner that he can rely on to take care of the home. Looking for someone to be able to take care of the home while he's out doing the work. So this is appearances. This is someone who wants to appear, and who is abundant, who has abundance, but he wants to go out and get the abundance and bring it home and leave it up to somebody else to make it all work. And that may be how someone was able to take your treasure when you weren't looking. Because you were out busy getting and keeping your distance, distancing yourself from this, because you may not have been happy. You were content. You were content. And this may be how you allowed this energy to get in between you, because you were away and you were working and you were paying attention to gathering and getting and not paying attention to home. You were providing, but you weren't paying attention to what was going on with your money. This could be saying that someone around you, or someone, you may have done this to someone also, Scorpio. You may have been the person that did this to someone also. This could be talking about you telling the truth and the impact that it's had. Hmm. I don't know why I got that though. I don't know. But that's what Spirit said. This could be about you coming to terms with the impact that the messages of truth that came and how it's affected those around you. The next card that came here was the Four of Roses, views of the ego. So if you look here, there are three people standing in front of a mirror, right? Three people, a masculine energy, a feminine energy, but the reflection back is only one person, the central person. So maybe this is talking about someone who didn't who doesn't or didn't take into account their masculine and their feminine side, that they only showed one side. Could be that maybe they did blend both those sides. And this is what came. This is the ego that still stood. Let's see what the book says about that. Because this reading is about a lot of ego messages in this. So, Four of Roses. Four of Roses is three people stand together before a full-length mirror. The man in the center gazes keenly at himself, and it seems that his reflection is looking back at us with a superior air. He is the sole reflection to be seen in this mirror. This card shows that there may have been, or there may be, a thoughtless, selfish person in your life, whether in love, friendship, family, or business. This person is self-absorbed and makes plans only in terms of how they affect him or her. You may have lingered too long, repeatedly giving to this person, even though you haven't received much in return. You tolerated the dismissiveness because you kept hoping things would get better, or perhaps you were too afraid to step up. You're called now to be aware. This person is unlikely to change, and you may only be delaying the inevitable. Take an honest look in your mirror and see how staying in this relationship affects your future. Imagine yourself looking into a mirror, and all you see reflected there is the God within you. Take a moment to take in that truth. Let this part of you be reflected in everything that you think and do. And every time you look into an actual mirror, see your divine self there. So, maybe talking about you or someone around you who you spent too much time with, wasted too much time, someone who has depleted your energies, blocked your way, or you blocked the way of someone else achieving their full selves or being who they are meant to be. You or this person around you has disrespected the God in the other person. And so that's why this situation had to be removed. And the last card in the reading was the Nine of Swords. This is the back. This is the front, I believe. This is looking at and saying, how did I get here? How did I allow myself to be hurt like this? How did I allow myself to become the person who would hurt people like this? That's what I'm saying. That's what my intuition is telling me. Let's see what the book says. Nine of Swords. Lord have mercy. So, yeah. The dark night of the soul is coming to an end. It may be that someone else pulls you from this fearful place, or perhaps you're able to make enough distance from the situation to separate your fears from your reality. Either way, there's a breakthrough coming, and life will only be brighter from now on. So you've been sought help, Scorpio. Someone who is willing to help you through, work your way through this situation, this unfair situation that someone took advantage of your weakness. And then you're going to learn about protecting yourself to be able to give and still keep something for yourself. To be able to share, but still keep something for yourself. To find out what it is that allows you to allow this negativity to hold you away from your love for so long. So there's lots of work that needs to be done, Scorpio. I think that's what it's talking about. That if you are the person that has been affected by this negativity, they're letting you know that help is coming, justice, and your ancestors are watching and protecting you, and that there's a bright future ahead of you. But you have to be open to accepting the help that's being offered to you. To not be afraid of this independent, forceful person who knows her way around the elements. Someone who has been through some things and has knowledge. Someone that's not jaded. Someone who is going to help dig you out of this trench that you allowed yourself to get caught up in. Let's see what help we're going to be getting, if any. Of course you're getting help, because why not? God loves you. All right? So let's see where what the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards have to add to this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. That's a lot, folks. All righty. That's a lot. But I guess this needs a lot. Okay. All right. So, first message here for you is Arakura, blossoming. You're just getting started. Have patience with yourself and don't give up. The next message here, Artemis. You and your loved ones are spiritually protected. There are guardians. Again, this could be someone who's a Sagittarius or someone who has earth in their chart, fire, definitely fire. And Artemis was a twin, wasn't she? So this could be talking about the twin flame journey. Someone who's going to be there to help pull you out of this. And your ancestors are protecting you. You're being spiritually protected. Nematona, sacred space. Create an altar or visit a power place to connect with the divine. So, create a spiritual altar, an ancestral altar, and also understand that you physically, your body is a sacred place, and that you can't just let any and every old body come in and do things to you and upset you. All right? That's just what Spirit said to say. But create an altar or visit a place, a sacred place, to connect with the divine. So set up your ancestral altar. We know that's 9 glasses of water with a white candle, pictures or names of your loved ones. If you can't do 9 glasses of water, you're going to do 9 glasses. 8 of them are going to be smaller glasses. The center glass should be larger. Okay, if you can't do that, 1 glass with 1 white candle is fine. If that's what you can do, start where you can. If you can't set it up in your house, find a place in nature, waterfall, park, cemetery, sitting on the dock of the bay, somewhere that you can go and center yourself and create a place where it's just you and the Creator, where you can, first of all, show your gratitude, all right, and thank your ancestors for their help and their protection, and listen for the messages from Spirit. And the last message, you got 4 messages here, so I guess this is the foundation of your going forward. Ashe. Freya, bold. Unleash your adventurous side. Take risks and be daring. Now, Freya is a road of Oshun, right? Oshun is the Orisha of love. So, I'm saying, what I'm feeling is this telling me that there is a love that's coming for you, a love of yourself, and someone who is coming to bring you love, and is saying to be bold. Someone who is coming to offer you love. Could be this Queen of Forces. Someone's coming to offer you love, and they're telling you to be bold with it. To come away from whatever the restrictions were that was learned behavior by this relationship that you were entrenched in, and to break away from that, blossoming out of this. Have patience with yourself and this process, but don't give up. There's a bold, happy, sexual, sexy love coming for you. Take risks and be daring. All right, let's see what Freya has to say. For you, today, Ashe, thank you, Aegon. Freya, Freyja. Don't play it safe right now. Instead, take bold actions in the direction of your true heart's desire. Success does not come from timidity, but from committing yourself fully to realizing your dreams. Hold the intention. Hold the clear intention of success, and it shall come. Enjoy the excitement of taking risks, of being bold, and of being daring. And be sure to celebrate your success with a party or by splurging on some indulgence. Talks about taking a risk, appreciating your body, flirting, going out and having fun and celebrating. Freya is a Nordic earth goddess of fertility, celebration, and passion. Freya rides on a chariot pulled by mighty cats across the rainbow bridge connecting heaven and earth. She's unafraid of her sexual power, and she teaches us to appreciate our attractiveness and to enjoy ourselves No wonder that the day of the week, Friday, was named in her honor, since this day is associated with the end of the work week and time for celebration. So this is saying that you have worked and you have been working. You've been through a lot. You've been through some things. It's time for you to celebrate yourself, celebrate who you are, celebrate your sensuality, celebrate your passion. Don't be afraid or ashamed of who you are, and don't even be ashamed of what you've been through. Don't even be ashamed of what you have allowed yourself to be subjected to. Or don't even be ashamed of the fact that this is what you did. Come out of it. Show gratitude for learning that this is not how you're supposed to treat people. Show gratitude for the lessons and for the grace that that's being extended to you. The love, the protection, and the justice in this situation. You have a chance to start over. If you're bold and if you are willing to make the right moves and to accept the lessons, to learn from them, create a sacred space, and understand that you have been protected. Your guardians are there. They're watching you and they're helping you. So whatever this situation is or was, Scorpio, understand that it is over. Learn the lessons from them and move ahead. Appreciate the chance that you've been given to start anew. Appreciate who you are and celebrate. Go have some fun. You've been through a lot. And accept the help that's being offered to you as you go forward. Ashe. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this message. I hope that it answered your questions or gave you some hope for your life going forward, okay? So if it resonated, please let me know in the comments. If you'd like a personal reading, send an email to pbtarot7@gmail.com, and we'll take care of those as they come. Thank you so very much for your support. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share these messages. Okay. Love you guys very much. All right. And I'll be talking to you all soon. Ashe. Namaste. Peace.